Yo.
What are you doing?
What's up, guys? We need to change that intro. We got enough footage now. We can make a cooler intro.
Yeah,
we do have enough
music, so it doesn't kick you out of being monetized.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Do that.
Brian,
let's do that.
when you're watching this, create a new intro for them, please.
We should have some pretty stellar side-by-side car footage of mine and yours too, shouldn't we, Bo?
Man, I hope so. I think so.
I didn't bring it. I may have to have one of you guys throw it up
Well,
there.
I mean, I don't. I was in the car. I don't have it.
Yeah.
It's
weird because so our grudge race, your wife took video of the race, and my co-driver Eric took my phone and took a video of the race, and you could tell they were both our proud significant others because it started out good with both of us, and then it split. Eric only got video of me, and Shane only got video of you. Time and all, just the past that time. That was it.
Yeah,
we need to smush those together.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
You know what I mean? Make it.
I pulled up the live stream earlier and watched all 3 passes we made, or at 2 of them. The first one wasn't on it, but yeah, it was pretty good.
The nitrous pass is on the live stream.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Sweet.
It's I can turn my video back on and tell you at what point it's in there, but it's a little tricky to find.
Yeah, so you better watch the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I'll just watch the whole thing.
Every minute.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesse Fox, for doing that, dude. That was awesome. He was live for like 6 hours one day.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Man, this has been my favorite event so far. This last weekend, the weather was amazing. I actually got to drive my car all days and it didn't break down and it made good passes. It did better. Hey, huge shout out to Joe at 4i Performance and Tuning. Huge. That guy changed the outcome of how my whole attitude was the whole weekend.
Yeah.
First pass in my car. Just real quick story. First pass, day one, Tulsa. I go up there. I've made a bunch of changes to the car, new converter that I was like, yeah, the converter's going to fix my stumbling issue out of the hole. So I've never really been able to launch the car. I go out. I'm like, all right, I'm excited. Here we go. I go to, and my car's just foot brake, no trans brake. I go to leave. The car almost dies. A 2,760 foot. You know what I mean? It went 12.0 at 125 miles an hour. It just, I get back and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not mad. I'm good. Our buddy Stoney says, hey, Joe, we come take a look at this guy's deal. He's got a Terminator. They drive in the pits. They're back within 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes of that, Joe's like, all right, man, you're good to go. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm good to go? He's like, good to go. I'm like, that's it? He's like, yeah, you're good. I was like, okay. So I'm kind of dumbfounded. I'm doing what I'm doing. A little bit later, I was about to head back up to the lanes to go make another hit. And I go, hey, Joe and Stoney were sitting there talking. I walk up and I said, hey, so it's just fixed, just ready to go. And he's like, man, you want some advice? And I said, yeah, absolutely. He says, do a really good burnout this time because it's going to leave like a rocket ship. I was like, nah. He's like, it's going to be night and day. And while it didn't, the 60 foot wasn't still amazing, it did go in 11.11 at 126 miles an hour. So, I mean, and then it got better every pass, 11.11, 1088, 1065, 1067. You know what I mean? So I never expected to be in the 10s on the motor in this car just because it is so big and heavy. And even though it sounds rowdy, it really is a mild deal. So I couldn't be happier. I got to meet some new people, made some new friends. It was just a great time all around.
We were getting payback. The Lord he blessed us because of the way he treated me last year.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, you know what? This guy's going to keep doing it. We're going to give him one more chance.
Yeah, last year was a deal.
Bro.
I felt bad last year because I was like, Narc said, man, if you guys want a refund or, we still have a shot last year. I was like, Narcs, man, I hate to do it, but
oh, dude, hey, that's what it was, man.
Sorry,
the new date, schedule change, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
wouldn't have worked. So that's what it goes, man. We didn't have that this year though. Circuit 2026 was incredible.
Oh, it was awesome.
My co-driver
had never been on a drag drive before, ever.
Oh, ruined.
This was his first, and I looked at him. almost done with the drive on day one, and I looked over at him and I said, "Hey, this is not normal. Just to let you know." And he goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "This weather is beyond perfect. You're not going to go to another drag drive where it's this perfect." He's like, "Okay." And I think by the end of the weekend, he realized that I wasn't lying. Like, 'cause that's all everybody talked about. The weather was perfect. Everything. Once we got through day one, through tech and all that stuff, everything seemed to go really good. Couple, bumps on the road, but what a great time.
We had three tech guys, and it still took. But you know why it took that long? Just real quick. Sorry, I know we're not even into the show yet, but the reason it took that long is because we had done 70 cars the day before.
Yeah,
67 cars the day before, and we did 150 the next day. That's like 50 more than I had planned on.
Yeah, well,
I thought we did somewhere 180 and 218 signed up on the first day.
Well, I was talking to the tech guys, and we were kind of BSing. And I was like, "Man, is everybody being cool? Have you had any jerks?" And he's like, "Man, overall, everybody's been very understanding. Everybody's been very good." He's like, "There's been a couple people get a little frustrated over some issues that we had to tell them, hey, we're not gonna be able to let you race. This is a safety issue." And I said, "Man, you can blame a lot, or you can think a lot of that to the weather." He's like, "Yeah, I think if it was hot, there'd be a lot of different attitudes out here." But yeah, so that was good to hear.
Yeah. Johnny
Allen showing up tonight.
Roberts, what up? Got to hang out with Johnny Allen this weekend as well at Tulsa Raceway Park. It was a fun time.
I have a couple pictures in the slides from Johnny Allen. I didn't bring a lot tonight because I wasn't sure what we were going to try to cram into a video at some point. So I brought basically some slides that I found on Facebook that were from all of the photographers that were out there at the Circuit 2026. Good pictures in here, you guys. When you see a logo, like go over to their Facebook page, check them out. There's a lot of really, really good pictures of this year's event. The weather was great, which made it really easy to get some good shots.
And everybody stayed pretty bunched up. It was nice.
Yeah.
Just like that one.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a twofer.
Yeah.
That is the twofer, technically, yes.
Yeah, that's badass.
Got the rat. If you look in that picture, you see a strap hanging out of the back door. Apparently, I slammed the door the night before. Just hanging out. Whatever.
That's fine. Did you leave it? Like, just let it just kind of.
No, hopefully I caught it the next morning.
That's funny. Yeah,
but no, I brought a bunch of pictures that I found. I kind of figured. I don't know what I kind of figured. I guess I kind of figured this was going to be more of a story time than anything else, kind of describing everything that happened. I mean, this was a good event that had a great route that you drove down, and I didn't realize, I haven't driven down Route 66 in probably 20 years. I didn't realize how much Route 66 has changed. Like they've done so much. 100th.
Yeah.
I was we drove back on Saturday night in the dark, and that was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
The amount of really nice neon between Oklahoma City and Tulsa, like I was flabbergasted. Every town you went through, there was more. I think those signs are cool.
Well, it's like Narks just said. There's a lot of new signage. I was talking to Colby Allen about it yesterday. I swung by Hot Rod Central yesterday morning, hung out for a little bit, and I was telling him about all the cool signage up and down 66. And he said, "Well, because of the 100th anniversary, there was a lot of great stuff that went out to businesses along 66 to really spruce it up." So, man, how cool though! There's a lot of really neat stuff.
Yeah, and honestly, does it make you feel bad? I didn't drive one single mile of the route.
No.
Dude, I was so tired. No, I hit the interstate. Like, we left Tulsa, and I was like, my brain hurts.
I don't blame you. I'm
gonna hit it again in the old truck, though. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Well, and honestly, I think Bo's right. I think you can do yourself a favor and drive down it. Or, well, John's right. You can do yourself a favor, drive down through it at night and see. I mean, Stroud, Oklahoma looks like Radiator Springs right now.
Cool.
Like the Chrysler Tower was awesome. Even the push pin over by, what is it, Bristow?
Mm-hmm.
The giant push pin they've got standing up over there. That thing's well lit up. Really cool route.
Yeah. Dan Fecka said he hit the horse track on Saturday.
I didn't even realize there was a horse track. Where was that?
I think he was doing some gambling on the Kentucky Derby. Did y'all even know the Kentucky Derby was last weekend? I didn't even know it till he said something.
Like, we're not Kentucky Derby people.
No.
Voodoo checking in. Refuses drive turnpike.
The thing about 66 though is like your average speed is 50 miles an hour, something like that. I mean, dude, with the trailer I was like 78, 80,
Yeah.
It takes a while to go down 66.
But in a hot rod, that's what you should do. You know what I mean? Just take that time.
Yeah, I can't earlier. I don't go much faster than that anyway.
No.
Don't drive behind. Don't drive behind Bo and Dorty the entire time, because all you're going to smell is burnt ethanol.
You got the penguin riding with you?
Oh my goodness! The penguin showed up about 15 miles outside of Tulsa. Hell, he was driving at one point.
That's awesome.
I think I looked over at Eric at one point, and he's like playing, talking back and forth. Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. It's fine.
He's gonna be good.
Yeah. He's like, I think I like the smell of V85. I'm like, yeah, I hope you do, because that's what we're doing.
Your eye.
I will say this just as a reference for Chad, if he's watching. I brought snacks in case I get hungry.
Oh my God. Hey, and I just real quick, one of my favorite parts about the weekend was, so Fro drove his car the whole time. I followed us, and he'd come rolling up, and you could visibly see him being kind of grumpy. That, you know what I mean? And he's like, guys, what are we gonna eat? The first time he did that, Chad Mackard's wife, Jennifer, right? Yeah, Jennifer was like, here's some crackers, take these. And Fro doesn't know her. I don't think they've ever talked, ever.
We have
like,
that point.
No, thank you. No, ma'am. No, thank you. And she's like, eat the crackers. And he's like, no, I'm gonna. Like, Fro, take the crackers. You're gonna need them. So he ends up taking. He's like, all right, maybe I'll hang on to them for just in case later, And then miraculously, 15 minutes later, Fro's in good mood. He's not hungry anymore, right? The next day, Fro comes walking up. He's like, hey, guys. And she hands him a can of Pringles. Here. So every time Fro come around being angry, Mama Bear knew, and she took care of him. Me and John were talking about it, I think Sunday. And we're like, so all these years we've been friends with Fro, all we had to do was carry snacks to keep him from being grumpy. Lesson learned.
That's awesome. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a good one. Big shout out to Love's Travel Stops, too, for sponsoring a bunch of snacks. The guys over at Camp Counselor Bob in the camping area got all those snacks, and they brought them up, I think, at Thunder Valley for a little bit. So they were devoured.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. Don't get snacks.
Yeah, so Thunder Valley was the very first track I made a pass on, passing the wagon on a drag and drive. It was Rocky Mountain Race Week. I don't know how many years ago, 4 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. The 187 lane was the very first lane, and that track was the first I went. So when we went back, I was my choice with lane, and I'm like, I'm going to go left lane just because,
That's awesome.
That was kind of cool. I went a little bit faster this time than last time.
Yeah.
I went right lane and had the opportunity to sit in the burnout box and watch the car in front of me kick the tires and make a horrible pass.
Uh-oh.
If anything gets in your head worse than that, I don't know what it is.
I was going to ask this, man. I saw
shit.
that some. What do you do? Do you leave at what you feel like is at 90% throttle? What do you do?
No, I give it all the beans and just assume it's good. You got to go with the confidence. You can't
That
Like, I
guy
couldn't-
up there didn't set his car up right is why he's supposed
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you can't like jump out. No, hang on. I need to change I need to change my launch RPM. I need to do some stuff. It's just go.
It's just I'm gonna floor it
Yeah.
because my car is gonna work.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And it
make
did.
that guy look dumb.
Full
It
bunion.
was
That's a
the-
long time listener.
That was I watched that happen, then ran like a 137 60 foot and a 1005 on
Nice,
mode.
dude.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure I got the 1005 on. I think it's on the day 2 video because
It is.
I remember like, holy shit, he can't run any faster than 10.0, and he's out here busting out 10.05.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I got a 1005 and a 1007 or 1008 at Thunder Valley. That was exciting. Really good. Really, I was fortunate enough to be in the pre-oil down group. So really
Nice.
good track prep there.
Yeah. My legs are still a little sore from all the shuffling we did out there. That's okay. It makes for great stories.
I think Fro got
Yes.
involved in that one.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah, I
of Thunder
called
Valley,
Tony.
good show car.
It called Steven. I was like, get out here. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Interesting shot on the left there. I was wondering what the picture was of. Both cars in that shot?
Yeah. Believe it or not, there's a wagon in there.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. We'll get you calm back down.
Oh, he's looking at it too.
Yeah.
I think that was Tulsa, actually.
That's a good one, man.
I don't know.
I think big shout out to Johnny Allen for taking the picture before you put your helmet on.
What you see with my helmet on? I seen him walking up through the lanes, and I was about to put helmet on, and I stopped. Nope, not gonna do it again. Not gonna do it again.
That's awesome.
It's fine.
He
I
gets
didn't-
some very not flattering pictures of Bo when he throws his helmet on.
I've actually made a coffee book table out of pictures of me with a helmet on. It's okay.
Nice. Hardback.
Yeah, it's perfect. Man,
Let's see here. Aaron Roberts.
how have you not showed the most pictured car of the circuit 2026? It's right there.
Oh, hold on.
Dude.
There is.
We don't even need to get into the car. All we need to talk about is the fashion model that comes along with it.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Man, look at that sexy critter.
Look at that.
I got it. Come on. Yeah. Look at that.
Dang.
Hey,
That's-
look at that.
that's
Got a
Shanda's
shot of me getting my
background.
car checked.
It's borderline jungle Dorty.
Yeah.
Borderline.
Fro's like,
Showing
don't
a
you
lot of
dare say
leg.
that. He's got the wrong shorts on for that title.
If that picture in the top left isn't on the website selling merch, I don't want to know what you have posted. That one in the top left makes me want to buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Makes me
Sell
want to cut
some
my
shirts,
sleeves.
guys.
Yeah, I don't want to cut them off. I want to rip them off.
Speaking of shirts, this year's circuit shirt's my favorite.
It's pretty cool, man.
Man, it is
It's
really cool.
pretty
Even
cool.
my wife was like, "Oh, that's a good one." I was like, "Yeah."
Hey,
Yeah.
that bottom left picture was one of the highlights of my weekend.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's go back to it.
We spent the last 3 months cutting this car all to pieces for the end goal of it possibly weighing less, but actually being able to get a chassis cert to go 850, and bam, nailed it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Had everything in the right spot, got everything in.
Yeah. That's
Great.
something I wish I would have had time to get my cage certed, and I just didn't. But
Hey, you learned a little bit about how much time you don't have.
yeah.
You gotta be doing stuff.
You know, next year I'll come down on Thursday. I'll come down the day early for the tech and get my cage certed.
Well,
Which
so-
I'll have my cage certed before then now, but
So
Yeah.
let's talk about that for a second for all the folks that are in here listening as well. There was a statement made the last time I was on here, which was before. It was tacos and testing. I don't know if anybody remembers Dorty saying that.
yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure. I
around
remember.
in my brain, pretty heavy. And I think we're going to start working on that. I've already talked to Jimmy. He said, bring it on. Doesn't care whatever we do. So the question is, what's testing worth on Thursday? Is it worth an extra $50? Because it
Yes.
would cost $50 to be able to do it. I'd have to have probably 60 or 80 people plus a sponsor to make it work, and do Mexican taco catering, and then do the testing. So it would probably be $100 total. That would get you VIP tech on Thursday and testing included. But I think if we could get 50 or 60 people, we could probably make it make sense.
I would bet money because I would bet that you would sell out if you did limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign me up.
I can't imagine, because there was a ton of people there on Thursday that didn't pre-tech on Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not smart, but I'd have loved to have been able to go make a couple passes on Thursday.
Yeah. Well, and somebody had said during the event, they were like, hey, why don't you, maybe if they do that, they give an option of using one of those passes during the event to replace one of their other ones. So I don't know. We're gonna try some fun stuff. I think it makes.
Man, I don't know. That might be
even, but
Stoney says he's in if he needs to test. Richard Brewer says worth it.
Yeah. Like I said, if you start that list, put me on there. That will lock me in, and I'll have to go.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and I think it'd just be more fun too, because we could run tech like we do 12 to 4, and then we could, tech from 4 to 8, 4 to 9, something like that.
I'm not gonna post it up. Greg says better be legit street tacos.
Oh yeah, for sure. And not white people taco night tacos.
I actually agree. I don't see that statement, but I agree with it.
Yeah. I think we would probably just get a food truck and just give them like a whole bunch of cash.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, make sure this doesn't run out.
Hey, I'd be willing to bet that racer party at the track with a test session would go over smashing. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I think we're going to try and lean into that. So that's one thing that's on my list. Me and Eric have been talking quite a bit about all the changes that'll come, because man, having 3 tech guys, like all 3 of those guys were able to tech a car by themselves, but for some reason they kept moving together. That won't happen again either.
Yeah. Well, I think I talked to you the year before, or told you, if you need a hand with anything, if I can help out in any way, if I can go through and check lights and get involved, and let me know. I'll help out in any way I can.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate that.
Hands for sure.
Yeah.
So I was obviously very clearly stated that you had to pre-fill some stuff out.
Oh,
and I even like, I was working on the car. I was not like engaged watching shows, but I watched all your stuff. I heard you talk about it, and
then you didn't do it.
What I thought I had heard was that you got to take a picture of this deal so that you can show somebody. And I was like, oh, well, I know what I'm taking a picture of. And I just pulled up the email and took a picture of it.
Mm-hmm. 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 You and everybody else.
Am I the only idiot that did that?
No, and really, that whole system is a pain in the ass to do the way we did, right? And in reality, we didn't need it. But we wanted it to flow with Tulsa, right? We wanted it to be as easy as possible, but it ended up in the end kind of screwing us, really, because I didn't have a way easily that you could put, like the year before, we had 10 cards that they hand wrote 635 or 10-0 on the top, and we could put that in, right, to a minimum ET column. Well, we had some people that didn't understand when the tech guy says you can't run quicker than 10-0. They turned in passes quicker than 10-0 and had to turn those to 20s on the last day. And the ones that so we went through like 80 people, but we knew about 10 of them that were going to be kind of questionable already. And some people were standing there at the desk and they were like, hey, they told us we couldn't turn in a pass this quick, but do you have a minimum ET for us? And they'd say no, and they'd say, okay, well, let's go and turn it in. Like, bro, dude, this is like, this is drag week type shit I'm trying to pull off here. We can't have it, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
So I've already changed that on the website now for Tulsa, but moving forward, we'll just sign up with whatever Tulsa has. So all of the shit is already done, right?
Yep.
So like all of that stuff will be done in the beginning instead of trying to make it all work. And then, of course, we were supposed to have numbers assigned to each car. They would take the tablet and flip through and say, oh, John Dorty, car number 27, you're in A class, so it makes you A27. No, the company that was supposed to do all that work didn't do any of that work. So we fought for an hour to get all of that kind of sorted, and then it didn't work anyway. So Friday morning was a big learning curve.
Yeah.
So quick question on that. So when someone turns in all of their information, do you guys moderate that at all, or do you just automatically populate it in the system? Does it automatically go up in the tech card in everything that's posted up on the site?
Yeah, for Tulsa stuff or for the circuit stuff?
For the circuit stuff.
So for the circuit stuff, I use a system called Ticket Tailor, which has basically gives me all the info. So it gives me driver name, first and last name, then co-pilot name, shirt size, vehicle, all that kind of stuff. And I took that data and put it into my spreadsheet. So then we could use that for our, main part there. But we don't have car numbers or anything like that in it. It doesn't assign any of that stuff.
So when someone put their co-driver down as your mom and it pops up on the website.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was great. Had that, had Stupid Asso, which is my alter ego. Love that one. Redhead Scotty used that one. Mike Hawk was a good one. Got that one in the middle there. So there were some great ones, dude. There were some good ones. I appreciate people do that because the wife did not catch that at all. And I'm like scrolling through it. I'm like, Stupid Asso, man. I love that one. That was my alter ego a long time ago when I would leave a message for somebody I worked with or something like that. And,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Your mom was a good one. I thought that was pretty funny.
That was his boy.
Yeah, I know. Hey, big shout out to Chris for making the trip, getting down there, didn't panic. When in the lanes being told, hey, you're not going to be able to race, didn't panic at all. He just got to work.
Hey, I looked at his car the day before and I was like, Chris, this is not good. Hey, hold on. John, I was like, have you looked at this? And he's like, no. I was like, Christopher, you might want to, I'm going to bring a whole bunch of -6 stuff for you when I get to the track. Because he's like, you don't think it's going to work? I was like, nah, son, I don't think that's going to work, man. He's like, well, I'll try it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he pretty much told me, they told me to F off when I got up to the tech line.
Yeah.
They said, go.
One of the, I think when Albert walked up, his reaction was, oh, fuck no. This ain't
It wasn't necessarily that it was all rubber line. It was that it was out over the 285-degree exhaust pipe. Really kind of put it in the thing.
It was fuel injection rated rubber line, but it was like and there's nothing bad about this. It's fine. No. That's if this is your build and this is your budget and whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like the
it worked.
eBay El Cheapo kit, but then it was like twisty clamp hose clamps on it.
Yeah.
If it had been routed a little more appropriately and then had actual ear clamps, like fuel injection rated clamps, and then maybe like what we did was just a 90 to a T and then a single line all the way down under the car to that regulator. And then the 2 lines going feed and return to the tank, all with the 400 series fuel injection rated push lock hose with ear clamps. Could have been solved, but it was.
I don't think it would have raised as much of a they wouldn't have looked at it as hard. But coming out into a T,
Yeah.
and then over the exhaust pipe to the regulator, they were like,
Yeah.
that's not gonna work.
I'm pretty sure when they seen the T, and I believe that T is a vacuum T.
Yeah. They were like,
I think that was the nail in the coffin on that car.
yeah. But hey, that kid did some burnouts, man.
Yeah.
Did some big burnouts. It was a lot of fun to watch him doing that.
Yeah, I don't know where
He
he
had a
gets
great
it.
time.
He and his mom did not set that example.
Someone told him someone told him in our group, was it Joe maybe? Someone said, "You're not going to win your class. The only chance you got is winning biggest or best burnout." And he's like, "Okay, challenge accepted. I'm going to do that
How
one.
old is he?
I'm going to do that
20?
one." Is he 19? John?
20?
Is he 20?
That's awesome. Yeah.
He'll be
He was
21 in
my hero.
October.
John said it was me. John is always down to have
Oh,
somebody
yeah,
else
okay.
burn out.
Yeah.
Nico is still a little upset about the burnout and those two guys winning because like Nico's like, I went way further than those guys did on my burnout. Have y'all seen Tom Bagley's video yet?
No.
Not yet.
Yes.
Tom's in the back seat and it's like click into high gear and just let it just
Oh,
forever,
wow.
dude. I bet it's 200 or 300 feet. So
I did. There was, it was dark and there wasn't exactly a lot of people there, but I let it eat at Beachworks.
nice. Appreciate
you
it
did.
a whole bunch.
I tried.
Not good.
No,
I
I had put a different tune in the car between from racing and driving, and that tune was not the tune Joe had adjusted, and it would not even allow me to do a burnout. So,
Oh, ouch.
I
Yeah.
just looked like an idiot. I'm just gonna go. Oh,
Get one of them good tunes, and then you can just get the tire spinning. And like Narc said, you just go straight to high gear.
yeah.
Skip second, straight to third, wheel speed for days.
Yeah.
And shitty tire. We need a burnout master tire. That's what we need. I need
I
to
use-
develop that. It's got like 900 tread wear. It smokes like crazy. So it's a buckshot mutter,
It's
but
those.
in a street tire.
I did the research. I've got them.
Oh, nice.
They're like a standard size for what is it, Fro? Like a Jeep something?
Cherokee,
Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah, I
or
think
something?
Cherokee.
a 30
Yeah.
inch tall tire.
It's a 30.5-inch tall. It fits really good on a 10-inch wide rim.
Oh, yeah.
I burned the ever living shit out of these tires and they just hold up.
Nice. That's what we need, dude. We need to know this brand.
Every time they're like master crafts. Every time I left a stop on the drive from Tulsa to Oklahoma City, I would do a burnout all through 3 gears.
Nice. Imagine what 66 is going to look like by the end of summer.
Yeah.
It's going to be completely resealed.
Yeah. Perfect.
I don't have a co-driver. I got to keep myself entertained. So anytime we go slow enough to just, okay, we're going to take off again, I just do burnouts.
Yeah. That's awesome. Big blocks.
Dorty
baby.
has literally based tire choice on which one makes the best clouds, and that goes all the way back to our Harley days.
Oh,
Avon,
yeah.
Avon Venom X.
Avon Venom X makes the best clouds.
You can
Yeah.
white out the whole crowd.
That's what I'm talking about. That is the right kind of research and development we need here at
Yep.
Gearhead Perspective Podcast.
We put super glue on a beat.
Let's click on some of these pictures here.
Man, what a good picture.
Golly, dude. It looks so tough without a front bumper, too.
I need that bumper on there.
I don't know,
I
man.
might have went faster with the bumper on it. The thing's just like a big old parachute up in the front.
Man, that's a great shot.
It is.
Big shout out to Derek on that one. That's no pity photography.
That was no pity. You're right.
Yeah.
A couple shots of us rolling down the road.
I know you don't need it, but you need a trailer. See,
Yeah.
like, look at the difference.
I
Trailer,
know.
no trailer.
I know.
You gotta have a trailer.
Right? Like, dude,
I've got one. I didn't have time to get it ready this year.
And I don't worry about who's behind me when I'm doing burnouts because I know it's all gonna just hit that trailer.
yeah.
That's a really
That's a
good
good
point.
point. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
It's a safety thing.
It is. Makes it safe for all the other drivers.
Man, that looks cool too.
There are a lot of pictures that I've seen that came up, and I'll say this, that 2 years ago there were a bunch of pictures of my car. This year, Dorty dominated the feed.
Really?
Like,
yeah.
I haven't.
it's nothing but Nova.
I haven't done a lot of picture looking. I hope I don't
Don't have
miss
to look very
picture
hard.
looking because I had a week at work, like it was work, and then this weekend we've been trying real hard to get ready for the next event that we're supposed to leave for next Wednesday morning.
Oh my God,
Jeez.
Dude,
you can't say that.
What, 10 days? Narcs?
Oh man. Oh man.
We've got to finish the camper trailer. We still got to put the back panel on, build a bed out in it, do a new tongue, new hitch. I got to put new tires on my trailer. I really want the front bumper on my car.
We're gonna get into that here in a minute. I've actually got a slide for that.
We got a to-do list. A long one.
Hey, at least you know the car's good and ready to go.
Yeah, right. Now it's just superficial stuff.
I'm super debating on changing the oil.
Oh, I owe you 9 quarts of oil. I'll bring that to you one day.
Don't forget that. Oh, do I have enough to change it? I'm sure I do.
I'll go get it Monday. I'll bring it to you Monday evening.
We've got
driven oil.
I think I've done Rocky Mountain and the short circuit and now the circuit on one oil change.
It's the best oil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the best. It's green. The green stuff.
Yeah, I don't know that I've changed it since before Mega Week, and it's still green. It's like good.
That's awesome. Driven racing oil. If you want to keep your stuff going round, that's what you need to do.
Proof's in the pudding.
Yeah.
So before we move on, I did have a favorite picture of my car.
Nice.
Bingo.
That's
I liked all of it. That was an excellent photo opportunity for your route. I'm going to hold on to that picture for a while. That one makes me happy.
I figured it got people off the. We've never done that stop on anything we've done, so I thought that would be a cool one.
Hey, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can put that picture into Gemini or Chat GPT and tell them to remove the black car from the background.
I don't know if you know this.
Maybe you could just send one of us that picture, and I'll do all them things that were words that you didn't understand.
I already sent that picture to you, I believe, Dorty.
Oh, really?
I believe you have all of the pictures.
Okay.
How cool.
And all of the videos.
I'll get that picture. I'll get that black Challenger out of the background, and then you'll have one with just your car in it.
Yeah, that'd be
perfect. Cool. But apparently there's some pictures either coming or that I just haven't seen yet.
Yeah, Dirty Panda been working hard on some video stuff. He's been dropping that the last couple of days. Jesse Fox sent us all his stuff the other day, so we're dropping 54 photos every day until we're through. I think he sent 450 photos or something like that. So,
buddy,
Eric is beginning to drop his this week. So we're going to do the morning time is going to be Jesse's photos for the circuit, and then the evening time is Eric's photos from the circuit.
I told Fro the rule yesterday. He was up at the shop with me. I was kind of messing around. And I said something about how, man, there's so many really good shots of the Nova, of Mike Honcho. Like so many good rolling shots. Man, it's good. I was like, I'm kind of struggling finding some of mine, which is no big deal. Whatever. I'm not trying to sound like a complainer. I'm really not. I'm not. But I'm kind of like, whenever I see like, new 54 new pictures, I'm like, I'm scrolling through them, looking, checking them all out. Fro goes, I've seen a bunch of them. I was like, cool. Did you tag me in them or did you screenshot them? He's like, no. And I'm like, that's the rule, dude. If you see someone's car that you know and someone hasn't already tagged them in it, you tag them. That's the rule.
Just tag them in it.
Just tag them. So
Apparently, I need to go check Go Fast.
Wait.
Go Fast apparently had some.
When did Timmy get there?
I don't know.
Did I miss Tim? I don't think he came
I
this
don't
year.
think Tim was there.
Mm-mm. If he was and he didn't come see me, I will punch him right in the wiener.
Yeah.
There,
Just
He got a bunch of wiener punches headed his way if he was there and didn't see anybody.
right. Yeah. Dirty Panda says he was
Rat
on video
somebody
and
out.
photo. So yeah, I bought a new 2 terabyte hard drive that's going to Richard's house right now, and he's going to drop all footage on there. So we're going to have footage for a year. It's going to be incredible.
That's awesome.
He was at the 405 shootout. Tim Gorley, one of our favorite guys, Go Fast Photography. He was at the 405 shootout in Mocan.
I thought he
Riggs can suck it because just be looking at 2025 circuit stuff.
yeah.
Man, I need to go crash the Smoked Meats and Mini Trucks podcast.
Yeah.
I hadn't
Right.
been on that in a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, just walk up to their house and knock on the garage door while they're live. Just knock that out.
I'm gonna text Alex or message Alex on Facebook and be like, hey, when are those guys live? When are those guys gonna be on there? Miss LaFoya in here. How are you, ma'am? Got to hang out with her this weekend. She's shooting photos for Midwest Drag Race Series this year. Pretty
Sweet.
cool. Yeah. We hung out at the Throwdown in T-Town this weekend.
Hey, was there just a crazy amount of really fast cars at the circuit this year?
Dude, it's the fastest we've ever had ever.
When I rolled up Friday morning, I'm looking around and I'm going, holy crap. Holy crap.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really fast cars.
Yeah,
Hey,
this year was definitely a big swing in ET.
well, it was also a big swing in car count, attendance, like the whole
Fun.
night.
Shirt sales. Everything was way bigger than we've ever had. It was really cool to have cars of that caliber there. I mean, I don't know if you guys know it, but there was this wagon there. It's like 2-tone cow hood on it. Dude, this thing gangster looking. Just saying. I loved it. It's like a dark maroon.
Oh, I hear that's a
wagon.
that's a 9-second car. I don't know.
Street car. Like
Street car.
drove it the whole way. Listen, that dude had just finished it and come out and knocked it in the dirt this weekend. It was awesome.
He's just as surprised as everybody else.
To have the Trans Am, end up in the 4s for the first time. I mean, like,
Right.
Yeah.
I really can't remember. We've hosted the circuit since 19, and I can't remember a 4-second 8th mile pass ever. But before that, before 23, we really didn't tech. It was kind of Mocan tech. Hey, you got a cage? Cool, man. Go run what you're going to run. So I'm kind of counting this as like new era time. So 2023 and forward, I mean, dude, to have a 4-second average, run 4s, 3 out of 4 passes. I mean, it's pretty badass. That, and then have Eric Kuhn right behind him, Kylie Reynolds in a brand new car. Dude had just bought that car, made his licensing passes on Friday, and then, just took it to it, man. 489 on Sunday or something like that. It's just crazy.
So speaking of fast cars, you guys got to the end of the event, and you guys decided to have yourselves a little grudge race.
Yeah, for sure.
The video is out there. I didn't bring the video with me. Bo, how are you feeling about that race? Dorty, how are you feeling about that race? We talked about it a little bit before the show, and I feel like we may have talked about all the good stuff before.
Yeah, we did. We kind of ruined the good surprise on the pre-show. No, so if anybody's ever watched a show and listened to me talk about my car, my wagon is heavy, right? Like John has said before, he thinks it's soaked up in water or something. It's just heavier than every other wagon we've ever looked at or what people claim it weighs. My whole goal with my car was to run 999 in that wagon. That was it on the bottle, So the motor is built for nitrous. The converter that's in the car came from Circle D. Our buddy Stoney spec'd one, or sent all the specs to Circle D. They built me a converter, and they even said it's going to do fine on the motor. but it's going to shine with the bottle. You know what I mean? So I didn't have huge hopes of running real fast on the motor at all. I didn't plan on being competitive in a big block. I just wanted to have fun this weekend. It's first time out. A lot of, like Narc said earlier, a lot of changes with the car. I would have been happy with an 1130 average. What was my average on the weekend? A 1080 or something like
1080.
that? And the first day was an 1111. Second pass was a 1088, and I went 1065 and 1067. So, and it was just getting better and better. Once again, huge shout out to Joe at Four Eyed Performance and Tuning. That guy hooked me up, took care of me. But I didn't know what to expect turning the bottle on. Like I said, I wanted a 999, and first time out, I thought I had a mild, I'm not going to say an aggressive nitrous tune, but a fairly quick ramp in the tune-up. And it's a between 155 and 160 shot is what it's set up for. So what had happened was I didn't change my rev limiter. Me and John left. I'm going to let John tell his side of the story, but car left, took off like a rock shit. My dash literally come off. Dash mat hit me in the face. Grab it, throw it, shift. So the car went, what was it, 149 60 foot, which still isn't a crazy 60 foot, but for a foot brake car, leaving on a touch of nitrous, pretty happy with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty stinking happy with that. And then end up going 980 with a 1 at 135 miles an hour. You know what I mean? It was fast, but about how far out, John? 150, 200 feet out, maybe. Start hitting rev limiter. You know, I hit the rev limiter, nitrous cut off, and it's just pop, pop. Well, I wanted to beat John so bad that I didn't let out. I just kept in it. You know, I knew it was the wrong thing to do. I didn't care. I just kept on holding it. So when he raced, I think I left on him just by a touch. And John's car's faster than mine. There's just no getting around it. His car's faster than mine on the motor, on the nitrous, don't matter. So I got out on him, and I was like, holy crap, I got him, because I couldn't see him. And about the time my car started hitting that rev limiter, he just right on by. You know what I mean?
That's heartbreaking.
And then as he's passing me, I hear his car pop, 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 pop. I'm like, oh, crap. His is doing the same thing mine doing. He wanted to win more than I wanted to win. So if this week, the car blew away all my, what I wanted to do with it already. And now knowing, and I said in the pre-show, I looked at my nitrous tune, and it left on about an 80 shot, and then over 1.7 seconds went to a 160. So I can leave on a lot more. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can change the jet up to a 300 or 400 horsepower safely, is what my engine builder told me. So, and I can raise the rev limiter. I think the car's got a fair amount left in it. You know what I mean? So I couldn't be happier. I'm blown away. I'm super thankful. I've had a lot of people help me out with advice and just giving me an extra hand and stuff. And so, I couldn't be happier. Like I said, I'm still cloud 9. I'm up here riding it out from a week ago.
That's awesome.
Dorty, what's your input on this?
I mean, I'm proud of both our cars, to be dead ass honest. I'm so thankful that Joe was able to get Bo's car to leave good and actually run good, because he would have been a real MF to be around all weekend long if that hadn't happened. Like that was
like throw without snack.
That was huge for the whole group. It's like fro without food for days.
I'm a pretty happy guy most of the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but yeah, when your car's not doing good, it'll be rough. But it was fun because we both did really good. I didn't run what I wanted to run this weekend, but I did okay. And then
you won in a big block.
Yeah. Right.
You did okay.
I did fine. Everything turned out good.
We'll take average.
But it was really awesome being able to run that last pass with both of the cars on the bottle. My car was not built for nitrous. I told everybody when I put the car together, I will not put a power adder on this car. And it turns out I was a liar because nitrous was awesome. But I also don't have a tune for my car for nitrous. So I put whatever he's spraying. I literally got his tune and copied and pasted his nitrous tune up into my car.
Nice.
So I got the same 150, 160, whatever the jets are that get him there. The same jets get me there. The same fuel adding, everything, because they're both done off the Terminator software. But I don't have gear to run a whole quarter mile on nitrous. I've got multiple nitrous passes. They're all 138 miles an hour, and they're all different times. And they're at 138 miles an hour because that's how fast my car's going on the limiter.
I wonder if there was like a marker at the 1,200 foot mark for mile an hour. It's like 138, like the last 200 feet of the track. It doesn't have no more. That's all it's got.
Right.
It was probably 141 at 1,200 feet. They slowed down to 130.
So do you just go a taller tire for nitrous, or do you go with a rear gear change?
I'm gonna change the gear at the stripe on motor. I'm at like 6,600 on the limiter, which is at 7,800. I'm going 138 miles an hour. So I need more gear anyway, because my car pretty much quits making power at 6,500 RPM. But yeah, I thought, man, I'm not gonna want Bo to win. Obviously. So,
hey man, how about you let me win this time?
I mean, if you're gonna win, how am I gonna win?
You're right, man. I'm dumb. I was dumb.
Just
No,
that down deep,
down real deep.
I put mine on a 2-second ramp, and I think a delay. So I'll have to look. I think there's a half a second delay and a 2-second ramp. And sometime shortly after 1,000 foot marker, I was on the limiter. It was, like I said, I'm turning 7,800 in the big block. So it's not super happy at that point, but
No.
it was pretty good.
Yeah. What gear's in the car now?
410.
Oh shit. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's a 410 and a 28-inch tall tire.
Yeah.
So makes it super great on the highway. And then if you spray nitrous, you run out of gear well before the quarter mile stripe. So I think I'm going to go back to a 370.
Yeah.
I had a 350 and that was way too soft. So I went way too far and hit it with a 410, which is great for what I'm doing on NA stuff. But if you want to do anything but that, and there's nowhere you can race but drag and drive and have fun competing with NA people.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause dude, you can't show up to an NA race. I mean, those guys they don't play, they
no
56 gears and they're turning 7,800 on purpose.
Right.
Unless you start going to more 8th mile events, you know what I mean?
Which then I'd need my gear to go the other way.
Yeah. When we talked about it,
really not want to drive.
I'm not one of those guys that you're a sissy if you only run 8 mile and only real men run quarter mile. I don't care.
No,
as long as you're racing.
If races were 600 feet, I'd still be happy with it because it's the launch to me.
Oh yeah,
that's the funnest part.
Well, I heard somebody make a joke this last weekend
and then stop.
Yeah, I heard somebody make a joke this last weekend. Like, there's no stands down at the quarter mile.
Yeah, there's not a single. Yeah.
It's true. Well, the 8th mile thing conversation leads right into the picture that Fro has pulled up down in the bottom there. If you want to slide that thing up here.
Shoo!
Come on.
Yeah. I gotta figure that deal out.
They chat GPT'd your car.
Huh?
They chat GPT'd your car.
That looks like they did.
It's pretty close. It does look a little
never had that trim on the front.
Wow. It churched it up a little bit. That's fine.
I mean, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with putting on makeup.
If I see one thing in that picture that you need to change, you need to put that trim on.
I know. I saw the same thing. I looked at it and I was like, damn, that's a good looking oh wait, that is my car. Like that's nice.
That's nice.
I'm
So
excited.
you ready for this?
I mean, I got to do an oil change. But yeah,
Car's ready.
I don't think they included your scoop on this.
no, Chat GPT cleaned that up as well.
Nice.
Weak. You guys see that next to last track there? Brown County.
I can't wait, dude.
I'm jealous.
I'm so ready. I am so ready.
That's honestly the whole reason I wanted to go to this event. Like, it sounds like a really cool event, but one, I don't think I can 650 like a lot. Like I can half-ass my way into an index race and sometimes do okay, but never am I going to win one. And then I don't think I can no prep, but I don't know.
Yeah. I think just for the experience, this one's going to be fun.
I can go experience those 3 drag strips, and I've never been to any of them. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. And it's also a heck of a party. It's a good time.
I seen some of their race prep pictures, and it looked like they're bringing the right provisions.
Yeah.
Like, I think the event is sponsored by Yingling.
They have a plan in place. What if we did short circuit for 2027 Brown County and Georgia race? Like people would hate to drive, but man, that'd be awesome.
Awesome.
How far apart are those deals?
I don't know. They're far enough to where you would want to drive.
Far. I mean, yeah, I'm not for the short circuit. That'd be like a long circuit.
Yeah. Brown County would be a blast.
I mean, honestly, when you take into account travel time, I'm not so sure there's that much of a difference in the drive between those tracks.
Here, I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah.
But while he's looking that up,
super wrong.
You think I'm super wrong?
Yeah, like ridiculously.
You ever driven to Paragould?
That's not even a real place.
All the way across Illinois.
Is it all the way across Illinois?
Halfway. It's east of Indianapolis, man.
Oh, yeah. We wouldn't. It's 415 miles.
Right. That's
that's a week-long event at the rate that the circuit goes.
Right.
Listen, at 160 miles, I was like, man, that's a little 160 miles, and we bitched it out, but we got it.
Hey, the 150, 160 miles, whatever it was, took a long time. And
dude,
let me tell you, if you think it's going to take a long time because you have to go slow, or because you're on a 2-lane road where the speed limit's 55, 65, and you're going through a lot of small towns, add 10 other cars and make it a convoy.
Yeah.
Because nothing slows it down like that.
Nothing slows it down like Pop's Soda Ranch. And there being other cool cars in the parking lot. Now suddenly you're not just putting gas in, you're putting gas in and walking around spending $38 in there for a 6-pack of fresh cut grass soda, which is one of the flavors that Eric and his son bought.
Oh, wow.
Was another one.
So Eric, my co-driver, just texted me. He's clearly watching the show and said, you would definitely have to get a bigger fuel cell.
Yeah.
10-gallon fuel cell is not amazing with the big block deal trying to drive. There's Fro, our buddy Eric.
That's awesome.
We got to Pop Soda Ranch, and I think there was a takeover going on, and there were cops everywhere. So we got our pictures and GTFO'd.
Yeah, don't blame you.
We gone.
Yeah, that place this summer is going to be an incredible spot to hang out.
That'll be pretty insane. People's going to stop there. I've told probably 10 people already just this week, if you want to have an evening, just get on the interstate about 3:00 and bomb to Oklahoma City, and then jump off and drive 66 back.
Ooh, yeah.
After dark, like at dusk, after the freaking amount of neons. Like if you did the route during the day, you missed so much.
Yeah.
It was so good. We I really when A group was going first on Sunday and when the time moved up an hour, I really, really, really didn't want to make that drive Sunday morning.
Yeah.
So Jennifer Maggard and Shanda both got on the phone with the hotel. I don't know what sob story they told them, but
So
Jennifer said, I don't know where we're staying tonight, but it's not a Holiday Inn Express.
well, here I am thinking
Definitely don't call one of them.
Thinking I'm a huge jerk because I didn't have hotels booked. I was
Right.
winging it. I found one when I get there, right? So when we all left Thunder Valley, we stopped at the barbecue place to eat, which was very good, by the way.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, blah, blah. And then I get the question, Bo, where are you staying at tonight? Where's your hotel? I was like, Tulsa. We're driving back tonight. And I knew everybody else had already made reservations. And I kind of felt like a jerk. I'm like, man, we might bomb back and maybe go hit midnight drags or just get some sleep. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then I kind of seen everybody like, yeah, that's whatever. And I was feeling like a jerk. And within 10 minutes, they're like, yeah, because I said I don't want to drive. I don't want to wake up that early and drive when I'm that early in the morning. I said I'd rather drive at night when I know my car is going to stay nice and cool and all this other junk. And like I said, I was feeling bad. And then everybody changed their plans. Like, oh, okay, no, I don't feel so bad. I get to stay with my group. I can stay with my group. And everybody seemed to be on board. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. That worked out really good for me.
I felt real bad because everybody else was having to change their plans because I didn't want to have to drive at night in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm not going to take this car straight from the highway to the lanes with my transmission 4 hours into a drive.
Yeah. And that is one of the struggles we had with doing the racer party there in Oklahoma City was that was the only way we could do it because there's no go-kart tracks in Tulsa that could accommodate us. There's one track on the south side of town that could have worked for about 50 cars is about all you can in there. So that is why we did that. But yeah, we're definitely looking at that. And I think as the time goes on, maybe the racer pre-party becomes bigger and the racer party becomes less.
Yeah.
It's more get there early. Let's do a big party on Thursday night instead of necessarily doing something big Saturday night because the scheduling is so tough. I would rather race at night like Rocky Mountain does, but you really can't if you need to be back at the next track at 10 a.m. the next morning.
Yeah. I was just hoping the B group was going to go first on Sunday because I know a lot of those guys can bomb back. Like they can get it on the highway and then don't have to work a whole lot to change their car over.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And the reason we did ABA like that in the schedule was because I wanted to give A more of an opportunity. And I knew if we started with them on Sunday morning, it would get, if we needed any kind of pushback, it would give those guys more chances to do it. Because if it ran B, or if it ran B first, A, which is for folks that don't know, it's 11:50 and quicker. And then right into open, if you hot lap that thing or you do your two passes during your A group, and then you've got to turn and go right back into open, I thought it may be worse, but that's not a bad idea to go B first on Sunday.
Yeah, it worked out, man. Like John and I were the first ones to make a hit Sunday at Tulsa.
Yeah,
and, man, it was perfect. It was nice and cool. The DA was low. Me and John were talking. Man, if we could have made a pass at 7:00 in the morning, I think John will tell you when he gets back, but I think the DA was at like
it was great.
2:50 at 7 a.m. It was amazing.
So, and that's the hard part. So if I ran B first, you're in a lot worse air, you're not getting that morning air. So I don't know. It'll really depend on which two tracks we use next year. I'm already trying to kind of get an idea on that. Do we want to move anywhere else? Do we want to still call Tulsa a hub? Tulsa to Wichita would be kind of cool. Tulsa to Topeka, Tulsa to Ardmore. I don't know. We're gonna figure out something. So
I personally like Tulsa as a hub.
I think it works. I mean, one, because of the relationship I have with them, but then two, it's a great track for what we're doing. You know,
I've always liked that track. It's always been such. I've always called Mocan my home track.
Mm-hmm.
But literally from my house, Mocan is 5 minutes closer, maybe 10.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Just because it's traveling through the small towns, back roads,
Mm-hmm.
or going to Tulsa, I just jump on 44 and run 80 mile an hour the whole time. So.
Yeah, I love Mocan, man. I
do too. Yeah.
I need to do one of the single day events at Mocan. That's what I need to do. I need to bounce that thing around some. I just signed up this year with them with Motorama, but yeah, it's gonna be wild, man. I'm excited. We're already talking about that. We've got short circuit in place. Now it's time to start focusing on a year from now and the circuit 2027.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep my car together. Hopefully, I don't take it apart again.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd take it apart unless I had a turbo.
Yeah, sure. No facts. I don't know what's doing so good on the nitrous. I may leave it.
Yeah, dude. Right. And if you can go to 300 or 400 on the bottle, bro, get a big bottle tonight.
Yeah, I got 2 of them already. So those babies together.
Yeah.
So I have a question and a request. So doing the road trip, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not check Facebook. So I did a horrible job of parking where I was supposed to park, so I didn't go anywhere near there.
Well, and we did a shitty job of giving people an idea where to go to.
Well, and I'm not going to say that because you guys did post it up. It was public knowledge. It's just not something that I checked.
Yeah,
I was busy trying to take pictures and get around and do other stuff, and
he was out looking for snacks.
Snacks.
Yeah, you guys got any crackers in there?
I think after the first day, he literally just found where Chad's truck was and parked near there.
Oh, yes. You guys again. Oh, well, I guess I'll just park here.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to park over here. She's got snacks.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so having somebody at the gate, I think, would be kind of our plan. But at Tulsa, I wanted them all in the front row. But by the time we got there Sunday morning or Friday morning, for sure, that entire row was taken up with racers. And then Sunday morning, same thing. So, that's on us for not having that more blocked off and prepared.
How many?
You're good. You're good.
How many road trippers were there?
33 that started.
33?
We had several road trippers that had signed up. I think 40 something had signed up, and 8 or 10 of them moved over into a racer spot.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
So
that was going to be my next question.
Yeah, I really don't know what I'm going to do, you guys. I mean, very seriously, it really is a problem to have. I know 20 cars doesn't sound like a whole bunch. To have more, but that's like 20 or 30 minutes more per round of racing that you're trying to find.
So how many is too many cars for this
any
event?
More than 200? I don't want any more than 200 cars.
Like a hard cut at 200.
Yeah.
But
we only sold like 213 tickets. So people had come off of the list. Being a sponsor like Deechworks, they got 2 spots. I mean, that's 2. We had people come off, people move up. I mean, like we started with 213 when we walked in Friday morning and ended with 218 by the end of Friday.
Huh.
And that's with people not showing up, not texting us or anything. And road trippers and waitlisters kept messaging me, hey, are there any spots open? And I'm serious. We had I think it was like 6 or 8 people, I think. Send me a message saying, hey, we're not coming. So we got down the last few days and I'm like, oh shit, we're fixing to have a bunch. And we did. I mean,
yeah.
So I don't know. We've always welcomed people to show up day of, but what do you do? I don't know. I felt like we had too many people this year for what I wanted. Plus, I mean, shit, I had budgeted 300 people on Thursday night to feed, and we fed 412.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was great. It was great, but the restaurant was not happy with me.
Really?
I was like, I was all playing it up. I mean, hey, I was like, I didn't know. We
good turnout.
300. Yeah, and they were like, no, listen, we really did struggle. The rest of our restaurant struggled because we had so many people working in your part. I was like, oh, well, sorry. I was like, I'm sure everybody tipped on my side too, so people made money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Next year we won't worry about it. You just bring a shitload of tacos
Hey.
to the place, and we'll do it right there.
I feel like I don't know about all the other groups that do the drag and drive. I know the group that I travel with, they'll tip. You know when they tip more? When the food's free.
Dude, 100%.
Show up and it's a free meal, and all you got to buy is beers and a tip.
Yeah,
somebody's getting a tip.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
they stacked it for sure. And hey, don't worry, we also did pay 20% plus a little bit more on the check itself. So
yeah,
they all made good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I got one more for Narcs.
Please.
Who won the scavenger hunt?
We didn't have one this year, man.
I heard that.
Yeah. And the reason we didn't was because typically I want to limit the time that people have to do it. And so we have typically only done from the track to the racer party, which when we did Mocan back to Tulsa, dude, that was 150 miles. It was great. You know, I gave you an opportunity to really duke it out. But this one was like 15 minutes. So we didn't do that. And I didn't feel like I had another opportunity that I could have put it in and not had people just absolutely kill themselves trying to get everything on the list. You know, because if I'd given it to you at Tulsa and you didn't have to turn it in until the next morning, dude, people would have been all over the country trying to find that stuff. And it would have, for the folks that are doing it for fun, it wouldn't have mattered. But, you know, so I don't know. That's definitely coming back. Because, dude.
Is it coming back? That was
Vera McCoy verbally assaulted me about not having a scavenger hunt.
I got aggressively asked by a couple of people.
Yeah. Brent McCoy was like, man, thank you so much. Dude, at one point in 2020, I guess it was 2024, they had turned the car around like 8 times to get stuff. They were fixing to get divorced because she was like, he wouldn't turn around to go get me this picture. So, oh yeah, Aaron Roberts right over here, no comment. Yeah, that dude, man, they partied it up.
Yeah,
we did the go-karts in Branson. So that was a great one. You know, we left Springfield and drove about 70 miles to Branson. So that gave you a good time to kind of be looking at that. The directions were easy, you know, all that kind of stuff. So
we were there at the go-karts, but we didn't race the go-karts. But I did take inappropriate pictures of John with the Bigfoot that was right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, you know, maybe the racer party next time has some hidden stuff. I'll go there ahead of time, obviously, and maybe scout out. We kind of do that with some scavenger hunt stuff. I don't know.
Nice.
So it's definitely coming back. It's one of the funnest things I think we do. And that's what, for folks that do our event first and then go do other events, I just want them to be completely ruined. You know, like when they go to the other one, they're like, okay.
You don't have free tacos. You don't have test night before the race. You don't have a scavenger hunt.
Yeah. Yeah. I want it to be just, and what is this 300 miles plus per day? What is this bullshit? Yeah.
That's that separates the men from the boys bullshit. That's what
and I think we have to have those. It can't be fun and goofy and all that stuff. We have to have that. But, you know, I think when they leave the circuit and they go to one of those, they appreciate the circuit a bunch.
Yeah.
Hey, we raised $12,000 for the youth services at Tulsa. Like,
awesome.
Now.
That's huge. I can't wait to go do burnouts in front of the youth services at Tulsa.
I'm ready. I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to be able to go over. We have some family stuff this week.
Oh, crap.
Then the next week, then the next week is back to the streets.
And then 2 weeks later is, Rocky one,
Mountain.
too far away, and 2 Rocky Mountain.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. So
I may have to just take your wife's car and do burnouts in that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
have her teach me how to do a burnout.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. We've jaw jacked enough. We only got 15 minutes left. And I feel like I've talked a bunch.
Well, no. That's what it's about.
Well, do we want to break straight into Marketplace?
Oh, well, you had another slide there that I saw that we got to talk about first.
Share the slides. Let's get those.
Yeah. This
one is, so we were talking about Dorty's next event is going to be back to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I'm headed next. Hot Rod Power Tour 2026.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that last stop there? We're getting ready, bud.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
What days is Rocky Mountain Race Week?
June 5th through 12th.
Oh, wow. I'm gone the whole time.
Yeah.
So, yes, I'll be doing that. Luckily, I got a chance to do a bunch of shakedown miles following the circuit, doing the road trip, and found some issues that I have now resolved. Everything is better now, and I'm ready to take this trip. I'm ready to go out there.
Are you long hauling this thing?
I am long hauling this thing. I am taking my mom to the first 3 stops, and then I will stop and pick up my wife, and we will enjoy the last 2 stops.
Oh, that'll be awesome, dude. Yeah, I think at this point I'm hoping to get up to Springfield-ish maybe, or maybe I catch it somewhere in Joplin and just cruise on to Tulsa.
They did add some pit stops. One of them is in Joplin at some type of art festival.
Cool.
And so everybody will be stopping off there that's on the route, and then cruising on to Tulsa.
Yeah. Tulsa's getting ready. This is going to be a big one. I don't think they're ready for it. Like as far as Tulsa, the city, this is going to be a big deal for us.
Rose had the longest amount of shakedown run of any person I've ever met.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, as long as I've been watching the show, it's been a shakedown the whole time.
You've been shaking your car down for 1.5 years.
Hey, and I figured out.
I love it. I'm not making
that's after 2 years of brake lines.
Right. So, no, a lot of Bro hates kids but loves his mama. No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm proud of you, right? But you're talking to 2 guys that literally pour their cars in. And the first hit they make was at an event at the track. I didn't even make a single. That was it.
Yeah.
Cars back together. Let's go make a pass.
The brake lines in my car were built during the last show. And my shakedown, I drove it from right there. I backed the trailer up to the door and drove it onto the trailer and took it to Tulsa and put it in the tech lane.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the shakedown I got.
That's awesome.
Once again, I'm not making fun of you, Fro. I'm just saying, like,
oh no. I'm actually glad I've had the time I've had because there have been some small problems and details that I needed to sort out. I mean, I found an oil leak that I've had for a while now, and it turns out to be something stupid. So
in your shakedown period, you've already replaced brake pads and tires.
Yes.
No. No, not yet.
I
probably should look at brake pads.
I'm kidding.
He's like, it should be ready to go any minute.
Right.
But no, I'm definitely looking forward to that. That is basically a month from right now. I will be heading out.
That's a bucket list thing for you, isn't it?
It's very much a bucket list thing for me. I really wish I have a plaque hanging on the wall for when I went and did the power tour with Dorty. And
mine's over there.
I really wish the one I did with Dorty was a 7-day power tour. This one is going to be a 5-day power tour. I really wish it was a 7-day power tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I also, more than anything, I just want to get the car out there. I want to do the long haul. I want the sign to go with this car. This is a point of pride with me. This is not I don't expect anybody else to give a damn about this when it's all said and done, but this will be something I will enjoy.
That's awesome. I'm excited for you, man. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah, for
sure.
I'm ready. What's that?
I'm still married in like June because there was the circuit, and then 2 weeks. I didn't even know this is how it lined up. I'm just now learning this as we see. There was the circuit and 2 weekends, and then back to the streets, and then 1 weekend, and then Rocky Mountain. She may hate me by the second week of June.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Like that's bad.
Wow. 20 miles is enough.
20 miles is enough. Aaron did Power Tour 99, 2000, 2001, Long Haul 2000. That's awesome.
Yeah,
What year did we go?
Man, it's kind of hard.
98?
2018 is when we did the long haul.
18.
18. I think we did the St. Louis stop in 2020. Bo and I did the Tulsa stop in, I believe, 2003.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's where they
So-
unveiled the new retro Chevelle.
Yes, and Christopher Titus was on stage.
Yeah, he was there.
Wow.
Pretty
That'd
cool.
have been cool if that had happened.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Chevelles, I didn't share a picture. That was one of my favorite cars I saw at the circuit this weekend. Was that charcoal
Yes.
turbo Chevelle? Holy crap! That made me feel bad about my car, and I like my car.
Man, that car is so nice.
Beautiful.
Makes your pants tight.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. What did that car run?
A little slower than Dorty's, but not by much.
Really?
Yeah, it was all motor big block in that car too.
Beautiful.
We did 2012 the where was that stop? Jay, Oklahoma, when they did the casino?
No, that was Miami, Oklahoma.
Miami, yeah. We drove my old truck with a small block, wore out 283 and a turbo 350 to Joplin, and then cruised to Miami and then back home, and stayed in one of the crappiest hotels you've ever seen over there. And then 2013, I'd put an overdrive transmission in it, and me and my dad drove it to Texarkana. And then my brother had a big lifted diesel Dodge truck then. And so my dad would alternate between me in the old truck and my brother in the Dodge truck. And we did Texarkana, Little Rock, and Memphis, and then cruise back up, coming home. But that's all the power tours I've done. I haven't done anything else.
I would do more power tours if they would change it up a little bit, where each day they could drag race when they got wherever they were going, and then
keep those averages,
and then they could have averages, classes. There could be a competition at the end. You could get a trophy if you went the fastest,
dude, and limit it to about 300 cars. You don't want to do that with 5,000 cars,
right? Yeah, maybe 300 cars, and then I think they're
I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty sure the first stop is. Let me double check here.
Yeah.
It's Joliet Route 66 Raceway, and then you're going to Worldwide Technology in St. Louis, and then you're going to Tulsa Raceway Park. I feel like if you want to drag race, there's probably going to be ample opportunity to pull that off.
I really wish Mike Galemi would let me run a drag and drive within this.
It'd be
a lot of fun. Just do some stupid DYO class or something like that out of the gate. Show it would work, charge everybody an extra $50.
What would happen? It would blow up. And then it would be just another drag and drive that happened during the world's largest car show.
Yeah, dude, that thing is insane. I think in 2013 there were like 5,000 people that were cruising along, and I remember running down one of the side roads of next to the interstate, and we were hauling ass, 65 miles an hour, and these cars were on the interstate just in a line of like 10 or 12 of them. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
and we're just like, you bastards. Like in the truck, we're like this.
So 2012, I was actually working for the casino that hosted the Hot Rod Power Tour, and we were discussing it. We were in a meeting, and they looked over at me and they said, "How many people should we expect?" And I said, "Probably 3,500, somewhere around there." And they go, "Right, but like realistically," and I go, "Like 3,500." And they're like, "But like, who's really going to show up?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. Counting spectators are probably going to be somewhere around $5,000.
Yeah.
And they're like, "There's no way 5,000 people." And then the day of the event rolled in, and they had to shut down the toll gate at Miami and redirect traffic through Veneta, and the road was jammed, and nobody could get in the parking lot. And and everybody looked over at me, and I go, "That's them right there. Sorry."
They showed up.
Yeah.
Had a good turnout.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to skip one of Facebook Marketplace because it was done anyway.
Hold on. I got one
Yeah.
more thing. Are you going to bring up what you talked to me about yesterday?
I'm going to get into it right now.
Okay. As long as we don't skip that.
I don't know, because I'm skipping one of my marketplace deals because I kind of want to stick to a theme here. So I'm not positive if I have enough to get through this show, but we're going to knock it out real quick. Bo had kind of pushed his co-driver and myself to start thinking about the cheap car challenge class.
To be clear, they've been friends since they were little kids. They know each other.
We've known each other since the 4th grade. Like it's a long-standing thing. And you think these guys are old friends of mine? That guy's got a good 10 years on him. Are there changes that are going to be coming for the cheap car challenge, or is that going to fall on the guy who's throwing together the cheap car challenge?
I don't think we'll do the claimer. I had talked a bunch of smack, but we're not going to do a claimer rule on it. It's just too much. Like, we want people to build cool shit.
Yeah.
So can I ask a question on this?
Okay.
The way they kind of handle it at the duct tape drags is it's a $3,000 budget, and then you pull up there and they tell you whether you can race or not. There's really not like a penalty or a time penalty for did you spend this much, did you spend that much.
Mhm.
It's basically a you're in or you're out.
I like
Would
it.
you guys look at something like that?
That could be
Or,
kind of
or do you feel like everything went kind of good the way it was?
So Casey Matthews was on our show, episode 150, when we recapped the circuit on Wednesday night, and he said that he's going to have everyone in the class will gather up and judge everybody else's car based on their budget.
Day one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So-
similar format, but probably wouldn't hurt to get together with that guy and say, hey, what if we do this?
Yeah.
And maybe kind of make it a little bit of a spectacle there too with people.
Well,
'Cause
and what I'd like
I
to do
love
is
what they do with the duct tape drags is they're like, does this one make it or does it not? They're kind of going through the car and checking it out then, and everybody knows up front what's going on.
that's kind of, I like that format. That would be cool. Definitely, talk to Casey about that for sure. I really want to put them, like, if we go back to Tulsa, that area that's right there where they keep the tractor. I kind of want to put the cheap car challenge up there, do some banners, do some signage and all that kind of stuff. We just had to see if it was going to work. The last time we did it, we poured a ton of time and energy into it and had 3 cars. This time I think we had 9 or 10 cars this time. So it showed.
It was a legit class. It was
it was a good
enough
time.
people to say we had a whole class.
So so when Fro and I were talking about it, he brought up that a guy went over budget.
Yeah.
So they penalized him, and he ended up not, even though he had the fastest ET, he didn't win because he went over.
Yeah. And
Fro's like, that kind of sucks. If you're going to let him in the class, let him run. And I'm like, no, there's clear rules set.
Yeah.
$1,000 budget. If you go over, you're going to lose a tenth for every $100 over or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So he knew the rules going in. And I said,
Didn't
now
the guy
on the opposite side of that, if you have a $3,000 budget and you only spend $2,000, well, that's on you. You should spend another $1,000 to be more competitive. You don't get another second knocked off because you spent less. You have a $3,000 budget. So that's where I was at with it. Like,
I thought the guy that didn't the guy that win go under budget and gain ET
Jason
with that?
King. But like, what's cool about Jason King is, like, I mean, that guy has a 7-second car. He's got a Willys that he runs in 12 index on Rocky Mountain. Like, this to him was fun. And so he was like, fine, I'll dick with it. You know what I mean? I think he had $1,800 in the car.
Right.
So,
yeah, SN95 Mustang.
Yeah.
And then didn't run the fastest, but won the class.
Yeah. Because
because of the money he didn't spend.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I like that ruling. I like that you can, if you're a great budgeter of stuff, you can do it, and you have enough time, and that was what his deal was. He put together a great amount of time. He really took his time and put the right car together.
All right.
That's one of those cars that you can still get cheap. You can legit get an SN car cheap.
Yeah.
I think we're fixing to look at one.
You can get one for $1,000. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. I was thinking 1,000. There's 1,100.
97 Ford Mustang GT convertible. Here I've got a 97 Mustang GT convertible for parts, no title, runs great, does need a clutch, possibly brake pads. Bought as a project, never got around to doing anything with it. Starts up every time I move it around the yard.
Possibly
so yes,
brake pads. How do you even say possibly brake pads? Maybe.
No, that's either does or doesn't need them. But I'm also not going to put that in the ad.
No,
because brake pads are what, like $40?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's not mentionable.
yeah,
Take that out of the ad and then move the price up $200.
If it didn't need brake pads, dude, I'd give you the full price, but I'm gonna have to give you $1,070.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll give you $1,000 and you put new brake pads on it. That's the deal.
That's the deal.
That's the deal. See what I mean? Right there. Bam. You get that car for $1,000 and then you got $2,000 to put into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which fix the clutch, brake pads, and the nitrous kit and go have fun.
Yeah. And then you can go,
Maybe a tire.
no, you're going to have to put a bar in this car because I think you can't go quicker than 13.9 on a convertible, right?
Is it
Right.
9 or 50?
1350.
Yeah.
1350. Okay. Well, that would have got you real close.
Yeah. Well, we can do a bar in there. That's easy.
You
enough.
put a roll bar in it and sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And I love those wheels. That wheel to me is like, that was a game changer wheel when that car came out. It was like that first big 17-inch wheel that came on the Mustang.
Yeah. See right there. That's what you need. Cheap car, challenge car, winner right there.
Well, you say that. 1986 Ford Mustang convertible two-door, $750. V6, 1986 Mustang, top needs replaced. I tried jump starting it with a small jump box and only got clicks. It ran when it was parked. Bought it for my daughter to drive back and forth to high school. It has sat since she left for college 2 years ago.
Let me see a picture of your daughter. What did she look like driving this thing?
Let me see. Okay.
Oh, four-eyed pride, baby.
There we go. Also, competitor, Jeep car challenge competitor right here.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah. I don't think it needs a top. I think it just needs to not have one and to have a roll bar.
Agreed.
100%.
Yeah.
Get all
You don't
the
need a
stuff
top on that deal. Top not required.
Yeah, go ahead and put an 850 cage in it because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then drive it topless with no
Yeah.
top on.
Yeah.
And then if you're not going to put a turbo 400 in it, at least put a C4 in it.
Yeah.
AODs, whatever.
But that's $750 for that car and a V6 that very possibly runs.
Yeah.
Is that a V6 car?
Yeah.
Like you can throw nitrous at it, you can throw a little bit of boost at it and still be within your budget and have some fun and blow it up and then go put a 302 in it.
Yeah. 100%. I like it.
Voodoo says the Walmart plastic hubcaps bring out the sexy.
Yeah.
They do.
Sure. Yeah. And it's a 4i car. Man, it's a pretty cool car. It's probably got a 7.5-inch rear end. Like it.
For
You're
sure.
going to need to find an 8.8 ASAP.
Yeah. Which an 8.8, a bolt-in 8.8, you're $250 to $400. You can find one in a junkyard.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be at $1,500 in this thing with a blown up V6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you count the car? How Casey Matthews, somebody tag Casey. We got to ask this. How does that work? I blow up the V6 in it. Now I've got to buy an engine. Well, it had an engine in it.
Yeah.
What's my replacement cost for that? What am I going to take out of it?
Good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Or you just sell the engine for, it ain't worth anything.
If you pull up another convertible Mustang or convertible Camaro, I'm going to crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
2008 Mercury Grand Marquis GS sedan. $2,500. Great car. Engine is strong, but transmission is slipping. It shifts fine with overdrive off, but takes a while to go into drive. So you have to give it some gas and then it goes in drive. I have to.
You shouldn't have taken a breath there.
I have drove it to work a couple of times. Still no check engine light. Don't know what the issue is, but reverse still works. Back driver window doesn't work. Front driver seat gets stuck and won't go forward. AC needs to recharge. Maybe a blend door for the air vents. Just don't have time nor the money to fix it.
I'm out of breath.
Man.
Yeah, it was hard for me to read.
Well, let's see it. Let's see this. Man, killer.
Dude, that's a damned executive race car right
There
there.
it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is the lap of luxury and $2,500. So you put $500 into fixing the trans and just go have fun with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You give them 21 or 2,200 for it, and then you get the transmission.
You think anybody actually like, oh, my transmission went out and I had to repair that deal? Like, if you're not dotting I's and crossing T's on Cheap Car Challenge, I'm not saying I've got a cheater mentality, but I'm just gonna fix that transmission and then put the $500. Like, I spent the $500 on a nitrous kit and everything was going good, but then the transmission went out and I had to repair it.
Yeah. That is the hard part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I told him I wasn't going to manage it.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with all that.
Very smart. Yeah.
And I think that's why it's with the way Casey's wanting to set it up for 2027. I think it makes sense because if you're going down the row of cheap cars that were there this year and you see this thing, you're gonna be like, okay, that's $3,000. You know
What the heck is that? What's at the bottom of that far right picture?
Is that a
It's a
is that
hand.
foot?
Is it a hand?
It's
or
either
a
a hand or a foot.
Is it like alien?
Why would you be touching that seat when you're taking a
I
picture?
don't know what's going on there. That's so weird.
That's part of why I wanted this one is because I knew Dorty would spot something in the background, and I saw the hand down at the bottom. I was like, okay, that one's going in.
Yeah. Creepy.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's a great buy right there. Like the cart went 15.6 with my daughter driving it with the turbo on it. Tell you how slow those some bitches are.
That's more of a comfort cheap car, not a competitive cheap car. So that's good.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You just want to be a part of it.
Yeah, that
After a
car,
blend
you
door.
just weld the diff up and carry an extra set of tires in the back and just
Yeah.
kill tires all weekend.
Well, guys, I think that wraps everything up with us talking about our experience on the circuit. You guys got anything else you want to throw in there before we get out of here? I think Narch is actually ready to go.
I feel like we failed on not providing a good video or a couple of videos of passes.
So people
I
can
will-
watch those on the Gearhead Perspective podcast, Facebook and YouTube channels as they come out this week edited, right?
Oh, sweet.
That would be good.
We'll have to get it together and get it out there as a short.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm going to
you
go
guys
watch
have
the whole
fun.
live right now so I can watch the grudge race.
Yeah.
Well, so I started it. I think it may be in the event itself where I started the live stream.
Uh-oh.
Did Narch drop off?
That or he's mumble rapping. I don't know.
He started talking and then he lost internet. I think his internet has a timer on it. And at some point it turns him into a robot.
Yep.
That's usually my internet.
He's full on R2D2.
He don't even know it. He's still trying.
Oh, man. This is embarrassing.
Narch's in the-
This never happens to me, I promise.
Let's drop him off here.
All right, so we're going to share some pictures and some videos from the event this week that we probably should have done before today, but,
Probably, yes.
you know,
But
real
we've all been
life,
busy. We've all had
Yeah.
stuff going on.
yeah, real life gets in the way sometimes of doing the more fun things.
It's the truth. Well, thank you, Michael Narch, for coming on the show with us and kind of talking through the circuit. I think, general consensus, we all had an amazing time.
Oh, man, it's a blast.
It was a banger.
Bo has a fast car, Dorty has a fast car, and I have a car that runs.
Yep.
Perfect.
Is there anything else we need to throw in here, Bo?
Like, share, and subscribe. That's what you're wanting me to say. There you go.
Dorty, you got anything?
Everybody love everybody.
Thank you, Narks. Thanks, everybody. See you later. If I can get this computer to turn this thing off.